It's another morning. Today it's going to be like about 90 something degrees. It rained like crazy yesterday and dropped temperature down a little bit. So anyway, this is what they came out looking like. It's a little rough, so I'm going to use some steel wool. This is 4-aught or 4 zeros. So I'm just lightly sanding it. Okay, lightly sanding it, just to give the smoothness back. Okay, just to get. Then after you do this, you got to wipe it down because the steel wool leaves a little bit of steel debris. Right. So I'm going to put one more coat on these, and then I got to move around. Let me move this. Okay. See, there you go. I want a little bit more. All right, that's the chairs. Drop it down a little bit. That's the chairs that I got to work on. They're upside down right now, but I've got to be able to clean them up before I can install these. So that's what I'm doing next. Yeah, I managed to get the chair. All right, back on my work table here, and this is what I got to address. That's 2 old screws I got to pull out of there because I'm going to be using finishing screws, and this right here. So I got to clean all this up before. Let's see, where are they? Anyway, these right here are gonna go like so, like so. Okay, go like so. So I got to clean those up too. Okay, and then that new handle, you got to take that screw out. The new handle goes right here as soon as I drill a hole in there. All right, so that's what I'm doing right now to clean this up. First, I got to remove these old screws. I don't know how old these chairs are, but they mean something to the CPA office that's asked me to restore them. So these are like the first generation screws, just a slot, single slot, so they're pretty old. Right. Let me go get a couple of screws and I'll show you what I'm going to use to replace those. This is the screw I'm going to be using to replace those that I just pulled out. That they got. I know it's kind of hard to see, but they got a teeny tiny little head, and I'm going to put 4 of them total. I will pile it first before I install these, and pile it so I don't split the wood up. So right now I got to take chisels with a hammer and knock this little piece off and clean this up. Same thing over here. Got to clean it up. So let me grab a hammer. Okay, and that's what, and now let's see if we can't clean this up. I'm trying to figure out how far down this goes. So I'm going to come in from this direction. Please don't fall off the table. I'm going to go along this edge right here. Just make sure I don't go past that edge. Now, I guess that this was mahogany, the old wood. I'm at this point I'm not sure, but I don't know how old these chairs are. And I don't know what the original, exactly what the original wood was. You know, it might have been cherry. I don't know. that's not a wise thing to do. What I was doing, I could have slipped and got my wrist. I don't know if my head's in the way or not. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you by just tinkering away here. I'll show you when the finished product's done. Alright, I've managed to get most of the debris out with my wood chisel. Now I'm just taking, this is 80 grit sandpaper, and just clean it up. I got a little edge right there I gotta deal with. And after kind of smelling this wood, I believe it is cherry. So I guess that it was red mahogany, not red, but Honduras mahogany. But yeah, now that I'm sanding it down, I can smell it, and it's cherry. So anyway, so I'm just, like I said, I'm just finishing to clean this up so that the new arm support. Now these, let's see, where are they? All right, these are the rests. All right, they go like this. That's the rest. Okay, let's see if I can. All right, that's the rest. Okay, and the thing that I had to duplicate that goes right here is the arm support. So I still got to clean this up. It's got a little piece right here. Got to clean over here, but I've got this cleaned up so that the new piece can fit right in here. So I'm trying to determine which arm goes where. This is one of the armrests. So a chunk of wood was right in the middle, and I see this is missing. So yeah, see, that's going to squeeze right in there. This is the old torn up arm, torn up. You see, they went like this. Okay, so I'm going to have to drill a hole like this in my new piece down. I got a drill press on its way. Yeah, so that's basically what it's going to look like with the new piece, because this one is just torn up. It tore to bits, right? So I could not repair it anymore. I had to fabricate it. So that's it for this chair. I'm going to take this down and move to the next chair. I got the next chair up on the work table, and this is what I'm facing. That just looks like rot. And over here, let me widen out. All right, and bring it up a little bit. And zoom in. And it's hard for you to see them, but I've got some of the finish screws. I've actually got the finished nail. All this got to be removed. This is got to be scraped down. The other one's got to be scraped down. So let me get to work. Don't hold me back. I got to do this. Unbeknownst to me, I'm about to run out of space on the little card that goes in the camera. So this is the final scene for this, where I'm cleaning up the armrest, and I had to go out and buy a brand new card that goes in the camera. So this is it for this segment. I'll do another tape soon. But thank you for watching. We're on YouTube. Check us out. What I mainly chisel